Hi, everybody. Today, we're going to be reading one of my favorite stories from childhood. It's a book from Max Lucado's Hermie and Friends. It's called Webster the Scaredy Spider, and it's about being brave. So, without further ado, let's begin. And I really love this book because it was given to me by my grandmother. Max Lucado's Hermie and Friends. Webster the Scaredy Spider. Story by Troy Schmidt. Illustrations by Glueworks Animation. Based on the characters from Max Lucado's Hermie, a Common Caterpillar. Oh, and they got a little verse here at the beginning. Don't worry because I am with you. Don't be afraid because I am your God. I will make you strong and I will help you. Isaiah 41:10. All right, are you ready? Let's read. It was a stormy day in the garden. Lightning flashed, thunder cracked. But the Ladybug twins and their mother, Lucy Ladybug, were not scared. I'm the bravest ever, boasted Haley. I'm the bravest ever, bragged Bailey. Suddenly, Lucy saw the scariest thing a ladybug could see. A big, scary spider. Run for your ladybug lives, Lucy shouted. And they did. See that shadow over there? Looks like a big and scary spider, doesn't it? Well, you'll be surprised by what's on the next page. If they had stayed, they would have seen that it was a big, scary shadow of a not-so-big and scary spider. It was Webster, a small young spider on vacation. Webster was very smart and liked to use big words. What an agreeable, amiable, pleasurable day, said Webster as the sun came out. He jumped to the ground. Oh, smart and likes to use big words, eh? A little bit like me that way. And there's Webster. See? He doesn't look so big, and he's not so scary. Where is everybody? Wait, where is everyone? All I see is a leaf! Webster was very afraid of leaves. It's okay, he told himself. It's not like it's a stick! Webster was even more afraid of sticks. Why am I so afraid of everything? Webster said to himself. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I wonder that myself. Sometimes I wonder why I'm so afraid of everything. Anyway, Webster tiptoed to the edge of a dark cave. He was afraid. He peeked inside. Two big eyes in the darkness opened in the darkness and peeked right back at him. Yikes! Webster screamed and ran away. Meanwhile, the ladybugs were still afraid and hurrying home. On the way, they saw Hermie, the caterpillar. Run, Hermie, run! A spider is after us, Lucy shouted. Hermie laughed. There are no spiders in our garden. But the ladybugs didn't listen and flew away. Poor guys. They are being so silly, Hermie said to himself. Excuse me, a voice said. Hermie turned to see who was behind him. A spider! Hermie yelled. A caterpillar! Webster yelled. Both were afraid and both screamed, ah! As loud as they could for a very long time. Hermie stopped screaming. I'm Hermie. Webster stopped screaming. I'm Webster. They're becoming friends already. You're not so scary, Hermie said. Oh, I'm not a scary spider. I'm a scaredy spider. A scaredy spider? Hermie was surprised. What are you afraid of? Webster started counting all the things that made him scared. Oh, I'm afraid of leaves, sticks, dark places, meeting new friends, lizards, water, heights, swinging through the air on my silk threads, things like that. Come with me, Webster, and I'll show you how to be brave. I want you to meet my friends, too. Webster was afraid, but wanted to be brave, so he followed Hermie. He followed Hermie. At Flo the Fly's house, they also found Schneider Snail, Antonio Ant, and Wormy the Caterpillar. When Flo saw Webster, she flew away. When Schneider saw Webster, he zoomed away. When Antonio saw Webster, he ran away. Only Wormy stayed. Yeah, everyone but Wormy's afraid of Webster. Webster asked Wormy, "How did you get so brave?" "I know God is with me," Wormy said. "God can help you be brave too," Hermie said. "Right, God?" "That's right, Hermie," God said. "Webster, you are safe with me. I'm always with you, even when you are afraid." Webster was too scared to listen. He ran away. "Webster's going to need a friend to remind him that I love him," God said. "I'll be his friend," Hermie promised. Well, that's very nice, Hermie. Hermie found Webster. "Let's dress you like a ladybug." "No one's afraid of a ladybug." Webster agreed, but it didn't work. When the ladybugs saw Webster, they screamed, "A spider!" and ran away. "I've got it," Hermie said. "Let's plan a big concert starring you. Everyone loves a concert." But it didn't work. When the crowd saw Webster, they shrieked, "A spider!" and ran away. Webster was sad. "It's no use. They are scared of me." "Hey, dude, I'm Lizzie Lizard." "A lizard!" Webster was afraid. "Lizards eat spiders." "Not me, dude. I totally only eat vegetables," Lizzie said. But Webster didn't listen. He ran away. Poor guy. I feel so bad for him. And I know exactly how he feels. Anyway, back to the story. The garden buzzed with the news of the spider. "I'm afraid of spiders," said Flo the Fly. "Me too," said Schneider Snail. "But Webster is a friendly spider," Hermie said. "He's a scaredy spider, not a scary spider," Wormy said. No one listened. "A spider's a spider. Webster has to go," said Milt the Caterpillar. Haley whispered to Bailey, "You know, Bailey, maybe Hermie and Wormy are right. We never really got a good look at Webster." "You're right, Haley. Let's go see if Webster really is big and scary." No one noticed when the twins went to look for Webster. There's Hermie and Wormy and the crowd. As the crowd went to tell Webster to leave, Hermie and Wormy prayed. "God, what can we do to help Webster?" "Be his friend," God said. "The other bugs are scared of Webster, but because I am always with each of you, No one has to be afraid. Hermie and Wormy were looking for Webster when they heard, "Mama, help us!" Everyone rushed to the river. It was Haley and Bailey. The twins were on a runaway leaf in the river and headed straight for a dangerous waterfall. "Fly, ladybugs, fly," Wormy said. "We can't. We're stuck on this sticky, gooey leaf," said Haley. "Somebody help us," Bailey cried. But no one could reach them. The leaf was moving too fast. Oh, what's going to happen? Well, let's just keep reading and we'll see. Webster wanted to help. He was afraid to pray, but he was more afraid for the ladybugs. "What can I do, God?" "You can help them, Webster," God said. "Me?" "Yes. Don't worry. I'll be with you." For the first time, Webster felt brave. Oh, I'm so happy for that little itsy bitsy spider. That's one of my favorite songs. Quickly, Webster spun a silk net to catch the runaway leaf. Webster was not afraid. Next, Webster swung to the leaf. He pulled Haley, then Bailey, from the sticky goo. The twins flew to safety, but now Webster was stuck. "Oh no!" the crowd gasped as the web broke. Webster and the leaf plunged over the waterfall. Oh dear. "Look!" shouted Haley and Bailey. Swinging up from the waterfall was Webster! The crowd cheered. As he landed safely, the crowd started singing, "For he's a brave little spider, for he's a brave little spider, for he's a brave little spider," which everyone now likes. "My bravery came from God," Webster said. "Thank you, God, for being with me today. Webster, I was with you every time you were afraid. I was there when you met new friends, went to a dark cave, saw a lizard, and rescued the twins from the water by swinging high in the sky on your silk threads. I'm always with you." From that day forward, Webster was no longer a scaredy spider. Soon, he had many new friends. One was even a lizard named Lizzie. Whenever Webster was afraid, he remembered God was with him, and that made Webster brave. The end. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you did, let me know down in the comments below. And remember, God is always with us even when we're afraid. As some good friends once told me, being brave does not mean you're not afraid of anything. It means doing what you know you can even when you are afraid. Like, you know how when you're nervous to try new things but you try them anyway? That's a brave thing to do. And being scared of lots of things does not make you a coward. You're just scared. But that's usually what I used to think about myself, until a friend of mine reminded me that I am braver than I think. And I thank her for that. And just remember, when you're feeling scared, God is always with us. Like, I was nervous to try sewing and a zip line at the trampoline park, but I found the courage to do it. And God is bigger than anything we fear. He's bigger than the boogeyman, Godzilla, or the monsters on TV. As Bob and Larry would say now in this moment, God made you special. Wait, remember, God made you special, and he loves you very much. See you later. Bye.